What we're going to do now as an exploration of inferential teaching, or teaching for inferential reading, I'm going to ask you to come up. Now I have to explain this task because last time I didn't do a good job. You need to get one book, one piece of paper or two, and a texter, and they're down here. And what I'd like you to do, probably this is best with a partner, one between two. I think we have enough books for that. I want you to find a part of the book that would lend itself to reading inferentially and thinking inferentially. So to identify a part in the book and then write a question about that part of the text, that inferential part. So you're writing an inferential question, identifying an inferential part of the text. So, is the task clear? Okay, so the things that you need are down here: texters, paper, books. Now I'm being like a teacher because last time, I see them laughing at me at the back, but last time a couple of people said, "What? What do you mean? What?" So I'm being clear. Stop laughing at me. All right, okay, off you go, thank you. I think every strategy that we are talking about, and we said that they need to be orchestrated by students, the whole idea is to have conversation as staff and bring back onto text, with staff always operating out of text and understanding how that they can select and use text for a specific purpose. So for a whole range of things that you will do as a learning leader, creating the conversation together and having some of the text from your school there in front of you will help create the awareness and take the conversation further by physically having the books there. So getting to know what they're doing, why we're doing it, etc. I take Jill's point about some books are easier than others to identify the area and to create the question. And I wonder if us creating the question is because really it's something we haven't given full attention to, and maybe our focus needs to deepen a little in the area of actually teaching for inference and how we might go about that. What I'm going to ask you to do in a little while is to, when I collect the books back, to keep your book open on the page and put the question with it, so that if others want to look, they can. Not now, because we're going to move on and we might need these again in a minute. And I know that I've looked through before, and I've thought to myself, is that really an inferential question? And it really does make you think, and it challenges you. So it's a really worthwhile idea to do. Now, who had, I'm going to pick on you here, because you happen to be near me. Mm-hmm. Okay, where are the sun hats is a level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A level 6, did you find some work around inference here?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Level 6, prep. Are we really, some people saying not at our school, right?
Not at this time.
We're working toward, okay, we're working toward, but level 6, it is not an unrealistic expectation for prep to be working on a level 6 text. Are we as teachers identifying there's some teaching around inference here and doing it orally with our students? Inference can start early. We can be doing it through, these books you have here would be mainly text, and I deliberately chose them as Prep 1-2 text. Of course we would do it in 3 to 6, but to support you going back to your school and developing the professional understanding and conversation around, it can start early. Inference can be looked at in Prep 1-2. This is a level 6 book. And also, it can be done orally. We don't have to wait until a student can read level 6 before we expose them to this strategy. Well, I don't know that we do, Lyd. Yeah.
But I don't know that we're explicit about what we're doing.
Yeah. And that's what I'm arguing for. If we're not explicit, let's build that. Yes.
I think what I've been observing from kids is when they're actually talking about things, they're actually drawing the inferential out, and we're not actually acknowledging it.
Yes. Yeah. That we're not as aware as we might be. So be aware, and then when a student brings it forward, jump on that and use that teachable moment. But don't wait for students to only do it and hope that it happens. Create that teachable moment. Create that awareness and that discussion. This is a level 5 book, and about baby panda, and mother panda and baby panda are in the snow. And then we have, oh no, look at baby panda. And then on the next page, mother panda is looking for baby panda. There is inferred information, and the information comes from the picture. Very often with young students, there's an opportunity there with the visual information. Implied information is supported or actually introduced through to the text through the picture. And it does start low, and you will be able to find example after example where your staff can look at, being sure to teach for and clarify around inference from a really young age. Because my argument is I'm not sure that we do it, and I'm not sure if we're explicit enough about it, and I think students sometimes raise it and we perhaps don't. We might let that moment pass.